James Williams, thanks for joining us today. Outer southeast Melbourne. Tell me about that.
Well, the third most dangerous intersection in the outer southeast of Melbourne is Heatherton Road and Douglas Street roundabout in Noble Park. The second most dangerous intersection in outer southeast Melbourne is Clyde Five Ways Road and Bellato Road in Clyde. And the top most dangerous intersection in the outer southeast of Melbourne is Princess Highway, Springvale Road and Centre Road in Springvale, often known colloquially as Spaghetti Junction, and mythical in its complexity and its frightening attributes for any motorist new to the southeast.
So tell me about the specific complaints at that intersection.
Well, this intersection has been a problem since at least the early 1990s. It's been on government's radar. They've always known it's a problem. It's got the north-south corridor, Springvale Road, the east-west corridor of Centre Road, Police Road, but then running through it on the diagonal is, of course, Dandenong Road or Princess Highway. And so it's all come together at this pinch point. If you ever go and visit it, you have to run to make it across as a pedestrian on any of those main roads. And you look across the intersection and it's just a vast stretch of tarmac with cars going everywhere. And not only that, but traffic lights near the centre of it to be able to turn. It's not a straight through in any direction. Often you find yourself having to be caught at an island off the side, waiting to do another right turn or left turn, as the case may be. So it's a very complex intersection. A lot of traffic volumes going through it. As I said, it's almost mythical in people's understandings and consciousness. And there's a lot of damaged road signs. Clearly, there's been a lot of accidents there, a lot of crashes. Love to have a good look at the signalling there, as well as the line markings to simplify the intersection and make it less dangerous because people are losing their lives. And the Springvale Junction there does have a surprising amount of pedestrian activity. There's a retail centre on one corner. There's a church not too far away. There's a lot going on. And it's clearly not a human-centric design junction. This is about a thoroughfare of three major arterial roads in Melbourne. Not a lot of thought has been given to pedestrians or certainly not to active transport users like bike riders or e-mobility device users. So there's a lot going on and a lot of opportunity for improvement there. It's an absolute priority for RACV.
If you're enjoying this video, give it a like and share it with your friends and family. We post new RACV videos every day, so hit subscribe and press the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest motoring, home and travel content.
If I can turn the tables for a minute, Andrea, I'd love to ask you a question. Having safer vehicles is so important. You're the motoring editor at RACV. Interested in your view on what's coming up in the new vehicle technology space to really reinforce safer intersections in Melbourne.
What we've seen in the last few years is the rapid adoption of advanced driver assistance systems across a range of vehicles. So it's no longer technology that's just fitted to high-end luxury cars. The most affordable cars on the market are being fitted with a system of cameras and radars designed to keep drivers and motorists and also pedestrians safer on the roads. So we're talking about things like blind spot warning, which will let you know if there's a vehicle kind of approaching in your blind spot where you perhaps can't traditionally see them in a wing mirror, right through to technology which will actually help you to get out of that issue where the car is seeing an issue and it's potentially helping you and steering you out of that situation. Hyundai and Kia are coming up with technology like junction assist. So if you're choosing to turn right out of a junction, it will actually sound an alert if it senses that a car's approaching too quickly and potentially even steer you out of that situation as well, or apply the brakes to make sure that you don't engage in a collision. There's a whole bunch of systems that are coming to cars now designed to keep motorists safe, but also focused on pedestrians, on cyclists.
And how does somebody make a decision about the best safety features in a vehicle? How do you make a call on that as a consumer? How do you know what's out there and what a car offers? And are we seeing an increase in price because of these features?
There's not necessarily an increase in price, and that's really encouraging. I think we're seeing a lot of new brands coming to market, and their price of entry is a 5-star ANCAP rating. So if you've got that 5-star ANCAP rating, you can be assured that it's got an appropriate level of technology. What we are also seeing is that not all car companies implement that technology in the same way. So some systems work differently to others. Some of them are known to be a little bit annoying, perhaps if there are too many bleeps and bongs letting you know that you're perhaps not the world's best driver. But there are other systems which perform better for our road conditions. So there's assessment that's ongoing, looking at that technology, looking at how it's implemented in the country to make sure that it works for everybody. But of course, not every driver has access to the latest technology. So there's some basic things that people can do to keep themselves safe on the road. And that's as simple as making sure that their seat's set up correctly and that they've adjusted their mirrors so they can see around the vehicle. It's a basic thing, but it's something that everybody needs to do, particularly if you're sharing a vehicle with another driver. You need to make sure that your seating position is correct and you've got that vision around the car. That includes adjusting your rear view mirror and also your side mirrors as well. Also, other basic things like making sure that your windscreen's nice and clean, and that your headlights are polished. All of those things can help you see in the dark, can help you see through intersections, and will just keep you safe on the road. James, have you got any messages for the people that took the time to complete the survey?
Well, certainly a gratitude and thanks to the 12,300 road users that took the time to participate in RACV's campaign. And we will take those results and advocate for improvements to government. But also a message to everyone that road infrastructure is key, it's vital. We all want safer roads and safer intersections across Victoria. But road safety is with everyone, and it's absolutely important that we all drive safely and be conscious and mindful of other road users, particularly vulnerable road users like pedestrians and bike riders on our roads.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, Andrea.
And there you have it, the most dangerous intersections as voted by you. If you want to see how other parts of Melbourne ranked, subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch the full results of the My Melbourne Road survey. Were you surprised by the results? Which intersections do you think need urgent attention? Let us know in the comments, and if you found this video useful, give it a like and share it with your friends and family. We post new RACV videos every day, so hit subscribe and press the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest motoring, home and travel content. Thanks for watching and stay safe on the roads.